this is a presentation by the team SuperUser. So, what is our problem statement? Well, I work for a company who specializes in conducting customer research for our clients. So, a problem we encounter time and time again is recruiting good quality participants for research and getting them all in on time. So, this is a problem that permeates the entire industry. It's usually because of things like poor screening surveys. People don't always answer these surveys honestly. They kind of rush them. They're just looking to make a quick buck, basically. So what's our solution? We propose to create a network of engaged users that companies can easily draw from for research. So, how do we know that these people are engaged? Well, what we propose to do is create an app that analyzes and leverages the phone usage data that is already pre-existing on people's phones. So, what we're going to do is, we are going to measure people's interaction with apps and create a metric for telling whether these people are engaged or not. So, the people who are most engaged with the app and the people who you want to take for research are termed our super users, hence the name. So, what are we offering these super users? Well, firstly, and obviously, the ability to get paid. You get paid for research. That's standard in the industry, so people are going to be able to get paid through our app. We're also going to offer super users bespoke services and offers, such as unique discounts, early access to products, and store credit, things like that. So, another thing we're going to do to keep people engaged with our app is we're going to offer people unique, interesting, quirky insights into how they're using their phone. So you can see a couple of examples here behind me of notifications you could get about how you're using your phone, such as, you know, you were on Netflix for 2 hours a day during work hours. It's all right, we won't tell your boss. So this is what our screens will look like. So on the left, you can see this is somebody who's downloaded our app and they haven't quite met the metrics to become a super user just yet. So the super user option is locked out, but they can still access things like analytics and other opportunities. And then on the right here, you can see our super user dashboard. This is a person who has met the metrics to become a super user, and they can have access to all of the bespoke offers that I just spoke about. So we did some market research, and one of the interesting things we found was that 79% of people actually said they would be interested in receiving insights about their data. Our marketing strategy is we are going to use the prize money that we may get from this and invest it into guerrilla research to gain a base of about 1,000 users. We're then going to offer a referral scheme where we'll offer £5 to anyone who refers a friend to our app. So the big question, how are we going to make money? Well, we've identified 3 revenue streams. So firstly, we are going to take commission on top of the research fees that we're paying people. We're also going to charge for our services because we're facilitating the research, so we'll charge companies for that. And the third and potentially most lucrative revenue stream is we will be able to sell companies insights into how their competitors, how people are using their competitors' apps. So we have done some financial forecasting, and we believe we need 500 users and 3 companies to break even. Our goal is to recruit 100,000 users and 60 companies in our first year, and this would result in an income of 700K. So, what does the future look like for SuperUser? Well, if we build up a base of a lot of companies and a lot of users, we believe we could be the first people to commoditize phone usage data. So if you imagine a scenario where all of your competitors are signed up to our app, they all have insights into how people are using your app. So it's a no-brainer that you are therefore going to sign up to our app because you don't want to be behind. You want to have that competitive edge that your competitors do. So we envision a doomsday scenario in which everyone will have to sign up to our app in order to be on a level playing field with their competitors, and we become multi-millionaires. But this isn't a bleak future, because if we think about it, if we have a lot of companies and a lot of users signed up to our app, This results in better research, better products, happier users, happier companies, and a happier world overall. Thank you.
Thank you. Really interesting proposition you got there, well articulated. The question that we've got is getting the users to install the app on their phone is one hurdle that I think you've challenged. This seems that it's all going to be funded by the companies that you get on board. You say you need 3 companies to hit break even. How are you going to get these guys to sign up? They're going to have to reach for their checkbooks to quite a large degree to fund this. And why would they when other people might be getting their information? How are you going to meet that challenge?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. So the way we see it going basically is initially we're not going to have companies that are going to be invested in this whole SuperUser thing. So essentially what the app is doing is it's giving you useful insights into how you use your data. So we've looked at a similar company called Clio. So what these guys do is they analyze people's financial data and give them little interesting insights into how they've used that, how they've been using their purchases and things like that through Facebook Messenger. So Clio gained 160,000 users in their first year, and the concept is essentially just giving people interesting insights about that kind of data. So we believe that with our app, we can encourage users to download it because they'll get these little interesting insights. And then once we have a pool of users, we can then go to companies and essentially say, hey, we've got insights on how people use your app. Do you want to buy it?
Fair answer. Thank you.
Thank you.